Hey guys, this is your girl Jennifer Lynn, the Crown Jewel, and I am back with another YouTube video. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh Lord, I um I don't know, it's been quite a day today. And so I am just getting in the house and this is a Kingdom Spouse video. I told you guys I'm always going to be honest, transparent. I don't share a whole lot, but I try to share some things about my story and about my journey if I feel like it's going to help you guys in any type of way. And so I don't know, the enemy, he's crafty. And so I'm a bit upset right now. I'm a bit upset. And unfortunately, when it comes to this kingdom spouse journey, I cannot talk to anybody about it because they do not understand. Um, so I don't know. I thought about going live tonight, but I need to kind of calm myself down. So I thought I would just share, my experience and what I'm going through. And so this is the second time that I have heard some news. And honestly, as much as I try to encourage you guys to hang in there, um, I feel like I'm a strong person. I have taken a lot and I feel like God would never put more on us than we can handle. That's something that I wanted to share with you guys for all of you guys that have spouses that are um, dealing with counterfeits and, they're doing this in the world, they're doing that. God knows that you have incredible strength and that he knows how much you can handle. I have a family member that I believe is a witch, and God told me to separate from her. This was somebody I was extremely close with. And I'm almost in tears because I'm that upset. So I don't know. Like I said, God had me to separate from her over a year ago. We were very close. But something that her and her daughter has done, they have torn our family apart with nothing but lies and deception. And so God told me I need to step away from her. It's been such a big deal made in my family because, this person is crying all over the place and calling this person. This has been going on, like I said, for over a year. And my family is constantly asking me, why won't you go around? At this point, I'm like, I'm not talking about this anymore because nobody has a heaven or a hell to put me in. I am following directives from God. I am staying back. I have prayed over and over. I missed the relationship. I did miss the relationship, but the fact that I know that lies and deception is continuing to take place in the family and is keeping the family divided, it lets me know that God has nothing but my best interest. And what I'm saying to you guys, if this is something that you can apply to your life, your kingdom story, whatever you're going through, please pull pieces from it to use for your life. Because again, I give a lot of myself on this channel and it's not easy to do. And usually I'm in a good mood and or sometimes I give a harsh word if God is upset. But today is a little bit different. And so like I said, God has had me to separate from this person. They're in heavy witchcraft. Their child is in heavy witchcraft. There are certain people that are under a spell of deception when it comes to this person. So this is why God has not given me the clearance to go back around, because not only are they still lying and deceiving people in the family, causing division, they are lying on my name. They're lying on my name. And so it's a lot. So this is I wanted to share that so you guys can have a little bit of background information. Um the thing about the kingdom spouse, okay, so I think I shared with you guys that when me and my kingdom spouse we got together, um he was very persistent in wanting to date me and wanting to know me, even though I was not interested in him because he was not my type. I had a certain type. And so I ended up giving him a chance. Things ended up moving very quickly to the point we were talking about marriage, family, the whole nine. And so he became a part of the family. All the family loved him. Part of the reason why my family loved him was because he was so giving. This is the type of man that will pay for literally everything. And so the person in my family that I am saying that is tearing my family apart, um they're tearing the family apart, but there's also people that have stepped away from her, and I'm one of those people based on God's directives. And so like I said, with the kingdom spouse, things moved very quickly. My family loved him. He literally met the whole family. We would do family events, we would do barbecue. I mean, we were acting like we were married, basically. And so, like I said, my kingdom spouse, he's the type of person, he will pay for everything. He will, even though he was in the world, he will, very generous man. He will would bless people with gifts and things like that. So, this family member, she knows that the kingdom spouse, I don't know where he is right now financially because we're in complete separation, but this family member, she knows that this is how the kingdom spouse is. Like if she had a birthday party, he would bless her with money. This woman, I don't know if you guys listened to my video about witches in the family. She's always been driven by money. And so even though me and him have been separated, it's almost like she's allowing the enemy to use her to do all these different things, cause division in the family. But now, I've been told a time or two that um, she hangs out with my kingdom spouse and his family. And the thing that makes me upset about this, one, because I know she's probably spewing lies on me to him. I don't know what she might be saying. But also I know she wants to be connected to him because of the type of person he is because things are going to be paid for. So she's hanging out with him and a family, and it just makes me feel some type of way. Like when I tell you guys, I don't care a thing about a counterfeit. I really don't. And I don't want to disregard anybody's feelings that may be dealing with a kingdom spouse in counterfeits. I don't care a thing about a counterfeit because I know my value to the kingdom spouse. But this situation is a little bit different. And every time this has come up, um, it makes me want to distance myself and be done with the kingdom spouse journey. And so the enemy knows that. So again, I'm really going to have to pray because every time that I hear this, I it makes me want to be done because it is something about her. And like I said, this woman, she tells lies to the point of no return. Her thing is to pretend like she is trying to help a situation. Um like she's there for people, but you're telling lies and causing chaos on the sidelines. It's just the whole situation. It's like at the end of the day, me and this man are not even together. So why are you hanging out with him and his family? I know why, because you want to benefit. So this is information that I just found out recently. And so the first time that I found it out, I felt some type of way about it and it made me want to be done. This ended up coming up in conversation again today with a family member where it was told to them that basically this person that I'm separated from in terms of the family member because they're causing all this chaos, they're now going around telling people in the family that I want nothing to do with them because they have this friendship and relationship with my kingdom spouse and his family. I'm mad at them because they're able to connect with the family, they're a part of family of it. I literally just found this information out not long ago. Me and this family member have not talked. It's probably been a year and a half. So even that, you're lying on me. So I know this person is like lying is like second nature to them. And so like I said, I know that the enemy is using this person to try to keep us divided because he knows that, just like before, it makes me want to be done with this kingdom spouse journey. Now, granted, there's nothing romantic or anything going. I don't think anything like that is going on, but I know how this person is. They're very driven by money. You like to use people and spit them out. The things that my kingdom spouse was dealing with, even though he had good qualities about himself and he was very giving, she would laugh and joke about this stuff. So stuff like that, I don't like to see anything like that. It just makes me want to be done. So, guys, I'm gonna have to press in. Like I'm almost, and I don't know why it makes me want to be done so bad. I really, and I was told, I don't know, even by a family member, like, you can't control if your kingdom spouse has a relationship with your family. I don't understand why you need to have a relationship with my family, even though, um, I really feel some type of way about the family member that's causing all this chaos with the family. I don't understand why my kingdom spouse, like, a part of my family is done with him because of things that he did. But this other family member, she wants to get what she can get at the end of the day, and she likes people to be able to pay for things for her. And but meanwhile, you're talking about them behind their back doing all this different stuff. So the fact that you're going around lying to the family, saying that me and you are not talking because you're hanging out with my kingdom spouse and his family, I just found the information out, so it's not true. But I don't know, guys. I'm gonna have to pray. And I hate that I have to share this with you guys because I'm supposed to be motivating and encouraging you guys, and I encourage you guys to continue on. Um when it comes to your kingdom spouse, but I don't know. It just, the enemy knows, like, he knew, me being the person that I am, I was going to have a problem with this. And like I said, I know that the enemy is using this woman to try to keep the division between me and my kingdom spouse because she knows that, like, once the union comes back together, like, I'm shutting all that down. Like, you're not about to be a part of my life or his life if me and him are going to be together because I know what you're about. I know you're about keeping people divided. You're about keeping chaos up. So it's just, guys, it's a lot. It may not be that deep for some of you guys, but the lying and the deception has been going on my entire life since I've been a little girl. And I don't know, for some reason, God put it in me to make that like my biggest pet peeve: a liar, a deceiver. That's like my biggest pet peeve. God says we are supposed to hate what he hates. And it wasn't until I started really getting closer to God that the lying and the deception just started to bother me so much. So while I was praying and asking God, can I go around my family member now? Lord, I really miss my, he wouldn't answer because again, the Bible says to come from among them. And so like I said, I know the enemy is using her to try to keep the division between me and my kingdom spouse. It's just a crazy situation, but I'm gonna have to pray because like I said, this is the second time that I've heard this, and it makes me want to be done. It makes me I don't know. I can't even explain it. It makes me want to be done solely because of that. Like I said, a counterfeit XYZ living in the world, whatever you're doing, I could deal with all of that. But I don't know. I guess it's because that is my biggest pet peeve, being connected to a liar and a deceiver. And like I said, God put that in me. There's family members that will say, it's not that big of a deal to me because I'm not around that person like that. But when this person, you haven't spoken with them in over a year, and you're still going around lying on me, I don't even understand it. And so even though me and the kingdom spouse has been apart, he's doing whatever he wants to do with his life right now because he's a prodigal. I I I I don't some people that are standing and believing for their kingdom spouse, they are mad at their kingdom spouses. As I told you, it's in the comments where people will say, I want nothing to do with my kingdom spouse. God has allowed me to get past that. He's allowed me to get past that, and he's allowed me to get past that very quickly. I like to think of myself as a very forgiving person. But again, it's something about this situation, and not only that, at this point, I am protective of him. I don't want him to be used by anyone. I don't want This is somebody in my family that, we don't worship the same God. I see it for what it is now. Like, God has given me dreams and everything regarding this person. And so like I said, the enemy knows exactly what he's doing, and I'm just going to have to pray because like I said, hearing this, it makes me want to be done. I don't know how that sounds to you guys. I mean, there's so many of you guys, you are dealing with a lot of things that's so much worse when it comes to your kingdom spouse journey. There's people in the comments that say they've been standing 10, 20 years. There's people in the comments that will say, my kingdom spouse got the counterfeit pregnant. My kingdom spouse is engaged to the counterfeit. My kingdom spouse is getting married to the counterfeit. They already got married. My kingdom spouse did this, did that. And you guys a lot of you guys are still hanging in there. And I encourage you to. The first time I heard this information, I told God, I got so mad. I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I want you to give me somebody else. And I've talked about this story to you guys before. I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to date somebody else because I'm not dealing with this. And so God told me the next morning, or like I said, he usually talks to me early in the morning. You have a new husband now. But he gave me the same kingdom spouse name, but he was saying that he's new because he's coming back different. And so I had to drop the situation, and I was fine after that. But here we go again, round two. Round two. So not only is this person, um she's having a relationship with, and again, it's not romantic, she's having a relationship with my kingdom spouse and his family. Now I find out you're lying on me when it comes to my kingdom spouse. I just have a problem with it, guys. I don't know if any of it makes sense. I just have a problem with it. Like I said, I've dealt with a lot of things in my life, and I'll deal with as much as God tells me to deal with, but it is just something about this situation that does not sit well in my spirit. And it's because it's my better half. It's because it's my better half. I don't want him to be hurt. I don't want him to be used. I don't want him having any attachment to this person because God has told me not to even have any attachment to this person. So, I finally fully came into agreement with God, even though me and this person, we haven't talked in forever. God told me to shut down the communication. And so recently I blocked this family member on everything because again, you're using information about innocent people in the family and you're lying and you're deceiving others. So my thing is I'm not giving you the opportunity to continue to lie on me about anything. You will see no piece of my life. So yeah, I blocked them on social media. I've blocked them on my phone. um I'm shutting everything down because I know it's nothing but wickedness. And so, like I said, it's just it it just makes me feel some type of way and it makes me want to be done with this kingdom spouse journey. I'm hoping that God will give me something tonight or in the morning to refresh my spirit. But tonight, I feel like being done because I don't want to have. Now I got to fight off a family witch in regards to my kingdom spouse journey. I've dealt with enough. So, like I said, everybody's kingdom spouse journey is different, guys. Everybody's kingdom spouse journey is different. The process is going to be different for everybody. So that's it. That's all. I just wanted to share it with you guys because I can't share this information with people in my real life because they don't understand the kingdom spouse journey. So guys, just keep me in your prayers, but I'm ready to be done once again. Ready to be done. And I hate that I have to tell you guys that because I want you to continue to stand. God wants you to continue to stand, but the enemy is gonna and I this there's a reason why certain things are happening in my life. I realize maybe a week or two ago, God is having me to go through certain things in my life that may not be good so I can share it with you guys so you guys can keep pushing and keep going. I don't know if anybody is dealing with anything like this, but I know that many of you guys are dealing with a lot. So again, I'm hoping that he refreshes my spirit, but God, right now, you're going to have to give me something else to keep believing for this because I do not want to deal with this. I do not want to deal with this. And like I said, the Bible says we are to hate what God hates. We are to separate from the liars. And I can't even explain it. But guys, that's where I am. I started to go live and do this because at some point I'm gonna start going live. um God told me, he keeps telling me to start like this. Well, I don't want to share it. When it's time, I'll let you guys know, but God, he's been pressing me to do something and I'm trying to find the time to do it. So that's it. That's all, guys. If anybody is dealing with a similar experience, um, let's have some conversation in the comments. I think I've seen some comments where there are people that have dealt with the witchcraft and things like that from the kingdom spouse families, but this is my own family. And like I said, this has been going on for years where this person has destroyed the family. It's been no type of ongoing connection. It's been so much division and it has started for and continued for so many years with this person and their child. I talked about that in a witchcraft video that a lot of these witches and these family witches, they train their kids to do and act just as they do. And I want no part of it. I don't care what type of relationship we had, but now we're talking about my better half. Now, if I know you can spew a lie to my family about me, and me and you have not been in contact in at least a year and a half, I know that you're doing the same thing with my kingdom spouse and his family. So, and this is a way to keep the division going. So, I don't know, guys, but that's where I am. Like I said, I just wanted to share it with you guys. This is your girl, Jennifer Lynn, the Crown Jewel, and I will talk with you guys next time.